Part 1. White Clouds. Horsebow Moon. Rumors of a Reaper. As cold air begins to creep in from the north of Fargus, Fodlan welcomes the riches of fall. The women spend their days reaping the golden fields, gratefully embracing the bounty the goddess has once again provided. The men venture into the wilds with horse bows and empty sacks ready to be filled with game.
Welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses. When last we met, we took down the black beast that manifested from Miklin, Sylvain's brother and the eldest son of House Gautier. The attempt on his part to wield the holy relic lance of the Gautier family despite his lack of a crest. And now we receive 500 gold or 5,000 gold from the Church of Saros. Huzzah. A glorious bounty.
As I believe you are already aware, Seteth's younger sister Flame has gone missing. At present, all we know for certain is that she has not left Garreg Mach.
Flame is not the type of person to just wander off on her own without telling me where she is going. We have searched the monastery thoroughly, but have found nothing. I am now mobilizing the knights to begin searching the town. Troubling rumors have been running rampant lately. I do not wish to consider the worst, but...
There are rumors of someone prowling the streets and attacking innocents night after night. The knights have investigated the matter. They have not discovered any remains, nor have they found any concrete evidence.
The people are panicked. They all insist someone called the Death Knight is coming to claim their souls with his blade. There is no way she could have escaped unscathed if she were captured by such a fiend. Where is she?
Seteth, recall that impatience begets error. Please do your best to calm yourself. I think of your sister as family as well.
What's with those ellipses?
You have my support. We will devote ourselves fully, mind, body, and soul to recovering her. Professor, your mission for this month is to help find Flame.
What?
The knights have the town covered, so I ask that you focus your efforts on searching the monastery again. We do not have time to waste. You have your orders.
That doesn't sound like a
Flame
battle.
has gone missing? Most unsettling.
It doesn't seem likely that she's simply gotten lost. I'll help in any way that I can.
So, our mission this month is to find her? Well then, let us hurry and locate her before anyone else.
I hope Flame is okay. What would happen if... Just what would we do if... You can't think like that, Byrne. Seteth would have a heart attack if he heard you.
I've heard that she has a crest, but I suppose for this moment that is irrelevant.
We'll start by gathering information. Someone must have seen Flame recently.
Right. If we work together, I'm certain we'll find her.
All right. So, oh, it's Petra's birthday. I wonder if it's a coincidence that so Flame, Seteth, and Rhea are the only ones with that like bright green hair. I think so. Linhart has green hair, but it's darker. You know, because he's Lynn's daughter, and you know Lynn have that bright hair. Anyway, or he's Lynn's son. Lynn is whatever. I said daughter, didn't I? Yeah, I wonder if it's coincidence that they all have like similar hair color, and that specifically, I want to say Flame's hair color is actually closer to Rhea's than to Seteth's. I was wondering about that ellipses. You said your ... sister. Like, I don't know, something up with that. Maybe it's not important though. Tea party for Petra. Let's go.
my thanks for giving me your spare time. This tea is smelling wonderful. It is my favorite for drinking. I have gratitude.
I still think she should have like some kind of accent.
Perfect temperature. Yes. Yes. What? I am in agreement.
What you're agreeing with, but okay.
Yes.
Can I just double down on this? I
Inspiration.
guess so.
If you are having problems, I am happy to be listening.
I would imply you already are. Interesting.
Inspirational.
Perfect tea time! Let's go! Observe! This went so well last time. Maybe she'll talk about the mark on her face. No, 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 no. Oh god, why? Why can't I zoom it
Temperature.
out?
Do you have curiosity about my mark?
Let's go back.
I am hearing. What?
Ugh.
What?
Weight training. I don't know if she enjoys weight.
It's needing sweetness. How is this? Professor. What?
I don't know if this is doing anything.
Yes.
Or if this is just like the equivalent of the Fates like pet their face thing. Whatever. Alright. I'm done with
I will
this.
be waiting happily for you to be inviting me again.
Yay! They obviously aren't worried about your charm stat going up like crazy. It's like... I just gained... I've had how many tea parties? And I gained like 1 charm from each one of them. I don't know, whatever. Alright, so we got some supports.
Bernadetta, why are you following me? You were following me quite conspicuously, so why attempt to hide now?
Please don't hurt me!
Calm yourself. I have no reason to harm you.
Forgive me, I beg you! I'll go straight back to my room and you'll never see me again, I swear!
Bernadetta.
Yes, Lady Edelgard!
Please explain why you were following me and why you tried to hide.
Is Her Highness saying she will not condemn me?
Please, speak like the human that you are. I know you said no harm will come to you.
Yes, I'm sorry. Permit me to explain. Lady Edelgard, you are fearless. I look up to you as an example to follow.
And that explains it. How?
I decided to watch you from a distance, to learn from you, but your presence is, intimidating. I got more and more scared until I finally couldn't help but try to hide! Forgive me, I throw myself upon your mercy!
Honestly. Look, nobody is truly fearless. Even I have things that I'm afraid of.
What? You do?
You seem oddly overjoyed at the thought.
No, of course not. But, what in the world could possibly frighten you?
The sea. I find the pitch black of the open sea at night quite frightening. I can't swim, so if the sea were to wash me away, I fear I would never return.
The sea? I think I may have seen it once. Maybe. I didn't know you couldn't swim. That's a surprise.
Again, my shortcomings delight you. Everyone has fears as well as things they can't do. How many times must I tell you?
I really did make you angry.
Yes, but just of your behavior and your inability to communicate like a normal person.
That settles that. And don't even think about brawling around here again.
Impressive, Caspar. Well done.
Hey, Ferdinand, did you see that fight?
I saw it from start to finish. Both parties were at fault, disturbing the peace. Then you stepped in and corrected their behavior. You are setting a good example. I am proud to call you my fellow noble.
Your fellow noble? I wasn't even thinking about nobility. That had nothing to do with it.
Excuse me, nothing? Resolving conflicts among common folk is a duty of the nobles. Is that not what you were doing?
I guess so. But it was more like instinct or something. I saw people acting out of line and I had to step in.
Ah, you were acting on impulse. You might be better served following moral convictions rather than instincts. Take me, for example. I always bear in mind that I am a noble and behave accordingly. The fortunate must help the unfortunate. That is my guiding principle.
I never have any idea what you're talking about. If someone's in trouble, you gotta help them out. Simple as that.
A difference of opinion, you might say. Very well then. Believe what you will. I will not expend energy trying to change your mind.
Maybe all of this noble stuff just isn't for me. Hey, don't walk away when I'm talking to you.
The timing on his eyes opening was so bad. He's like, had his eyes closed until the middle of the last sentence where he's objecting to him walking away.
Ferdinand? Our professor is wanting to see you. He has much concentration right now. I will wait for him to be finished reading.
Diplomacy has an effect upon weapons development. Yes, that makes sense. Oh, Petra! How long have you been there?
A short time. You were devoting all of your attention to that book.
Forgive me, I was fully absorbed in my reading. I see you have been reading as well. Anything interesting?
I am studying the history of Fodlan.
A history book? What a keen student you are. And it's about House Hresfelg. Certainly a stimulating topic.
I am wishing to learn all about Fodlan. What is the book you are reading?
Oh, this? This relates to a little hobby of mine. The regional history of weapons development in Fodlan. Militaries have to adapt their weapons according to terrain and climate. And they have to keep up with technologies in other regions. It's very interesting.
Yes, it is interesting. I see why you would be enjoying that kind of reading.
Oh, does that excite your curiosity too? Perhaps you would care to read more about it then. This is just one of 18 volumes, and our library has the entire collection.
I give you my gratitude. Research of weapons could be a good reference for me. Oh, please take my apologies. I was meaning to tell you that our professor is wanting to see you.
Oh, it is not like you to forget something. I suppose I ought to be going then.
Yes, it is a rarity that I forget something. But it is not impossible.
What a sterile conversation. Man. Alrighty then. Also, what is this about technologies? Like there's ever any technological development in Fire Emblem. He supports.
La 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 la. Such lovely weather for painting.
Bernadetta?
Who are you? Where did you come from?
It's just me, Linhardt. What are you doing?
Painting! Just painting. Not important. Am I in your way? I'm in your way. I'll just go. I'm going.
No need for all that. I just came out here to read. I'll stay quiet and still so as not to bother you. How's that? If you want to go, that's fine too.
No. I'll stay.
Say, aren't you usually holed up inside?
I'm sorry! I'm sorry for coming here. I'm sorry for bothering you! You're mad, aren't you? You look really mad. I'll just pack up. I'll be gone before you know it.
Mad? At you? Never. I rather admire you, in fact.
What?
I fantasize about shutting myself in my room and never going outside again. It sounds like paradise. However, I wouldn't be able to perform my research. That, Bernadetta, is a problem.
What? You admire me? Nuh-uh. No way. I know a trick when I see one. What are you plotting? So you want to copy me, is that it? And what's a copy do with the original? Replace it!
What the hell is wrong with you, Bernadetta?
I won't just sit back and take it. I'll fight you!
What? That's no... This is too much hassle. I'm leaving.
I'm sorry! Please don't kill me!
I know she's like supposed to be funny, but I am getting pretty tired of her whole shtick. Like, God, she's just like the same thing every time.
Oh, Caspar, just who I was hoping to see. I have a tiny little request if you have time to help me.
I'm always happy to help. What can I do for you?
That is exactly what I was hoping to hear. Would you mind coming along to my room?
Your room? Okay.
The way he said that.
This isn't what I had in mind.
Come on, a big, strong guy like you. This is easy. Lift up the cabinet, please. I need to dust behind it.
There's still more to do. Why do you care so much about keeping this place clean? It's just a dorm room.
Were you raised in a stable? Leaving this place a mess wouldn't be fair to the next person who uses it. In fact, I think once we're done with this room, we should clean up your room as well.
Yeah, I don't think so. I have some actual training to do.
Oh, come to think of it, I have a date myself. The fella I'm seeing has quite a charming face, rich family, and I assume a tolerable personality.
Don't you get tired of spending time with all these guys who have tolerable personalities?
wouldn't
It's tedious at times. You must listen to them talk, for one thing. But it's important for my
Oh my god. Don't you get tired of spending time with all these guys who have tolerable personalities? Wouldn't you rather spend some time with somebody like me who has a completely intolerable personality? Oh my god. That's amazing.
That's how I see my training. I guess it's pretty much the same thing.
I don't know if that's a comparison you really want to make.
Why not? Seems about right to me. Sure, I'm a noble, but I'm also a second son. I don't have anything coming to me. Why do you think I'm always training so much? I need to prove myself on the battlefield if I plan on making it anywhere in this world. I know you don't have noble status or wealth, so you're putting in the effort to marry well, right? See? Pretty much the same thing.
I suppose. It would be nice if everyone saw it that way. Well then, Caspar, I need to get ready for my date. But shall we both agree to work hard for our futures?
Absolutely. I just hope our efforts are worth it.
Alright. We got like all the C supports and a B. Hubert doesn't have all the C supports. Oh no, wait, that's... Hubert does. Linhardt doesn't. Bernadetta almost there. Petra almost there. Hill guards there. Ferdinand there, yeah. We made pretty good progress. Sea level, at least. Okay. So, oh right, certifications. I think got people who want to be certified. Certified. Insane. Whoa. That looks way different than the male one. Male priest outfit has like armor on it. This is like a coat. Bernadette can't currently use fire, right? No, she's got thunder magic. So, I mean, having another spell is nice, I guess. I'd rather... I think these class abilities are a little bit better, but... she's more of a secondary healer, so I guess I'll go ahead and make her a mage. What is... Oh, she can't even be a dark... whatever. Wonder why. Is it a male-only class? I didn't think the classes were gender-locked in this game. Huh. Alright, well, whatever. Those arms pumping.
I passed thanks to you, Professor.
Sure. Yep, it's all me. Alright. Petra's already promoted. Sylvain. There's a lot of... surprisingly, lot of options. Guaranteed promotion on Brigands. Cavalier. I thought there was a fourth option. There appears to be a fourth option, and then there doesn't. Oh, it's because I don't have the Dark Steel. Okay, fine, whatever. But yeah, is there any reason to go for Brigand over Cavalier? Well, it's faster and stronger. But Kanto, man. Oh. And Will Toe. Plus, he wants to be a man of the people. And the lances are more heroic, don't you think?
Huh, okay. No big deal, really.
Right. Bernadetta... I don't have any seals. Okay. How many seals do I need? I need one for her, I need one for Caspar. That's it. I'll ultimately need one for Linhardt, so I might as well get 3. Different music going on right now. I don't know if that signifies anything particular. It's 2. Is there anything different in here? Nope. Guess... wasn't there some weapon that I managed to break? Alright, we'll go ahead and repair this guy. And while I'm at it, Elith, you don't need 2 iron swords. Or 2 steel swords. Oh, Hubert's got the accuracy ring. Do I actually want to have that? I don't know. I don't know. Petra, you don't need 2 vulneraries. Anybody not have a vulnerary? Not that it really matters, because I don't really... That's... Yeah, so, okay, I guess we're good. Oh. Who wants that steel sword? I guess... Sure. Just Byleth and Petra who use swords. Okay, so, accuracy ring. Where do I see hit rates? I don't. Well, okay, let's just look at dex. Who has bad dex? 14, 12, 17, 10, 12, 12, 12, 15, 11. Sylvain has the lowest, except for Linhardt. I don't care about his accuracy, and it can use axes. So I might want to put it on him. There's also Hubert, who I assume his spells have... Actually, 80 isn't terrible accuracy. 70, 75. How does that compare to, like, Iron Axe is 70, 70, 65. Yeah, so let's give it to Sylvain. Who doesn't have space. Well... And then, thing related to this was... Oh, right, go over, because I learned some stuff mid-battle that I then, like, couldn't utilize. Guess it was all combat arts. Splitter. 7 might, 5 crit, and effective damage. We keep one of Wrath Strike and Grounder for sure. Maybe I just get rid of Smash and take Helm Splitter. Like, does she really need crit boost? I mean, plus 20 hit is pretty useful though. But Grounder has that too. Yeah, let's take that. Batter Slash. Enemies hits up for -5 defense. It could be useful. But probably not as useful as these. After attacking, your unit moves 1 space. Oh yeah, that's like the cut through. Plus 7 might, plus 20 hit, plus 10 avoid. It's pretty good. I Thinking drop smash. Oh man. Monster Piercer. That does seem like a good thing to have in general. Maybe I just once again drop smash. It has plus 20 hit, but I just gave him the accuracy ring, so... Alright. So that's enough of that. Now we gotta go back and do the rest of our certifications. I didn't think about that when I was giving out the accuracy ring, but I gave it to somebody who'd already promoted, so it's fine.
I passed!
Yay! Alright, Casper... Brigand or Brawler? Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't believe that lowers the strength. It's so bad. Allows him to fight without a weapon. I still don't understand what the point of that is. Like, you got the gauntlets. I mean, I guess it means your speed is not lowered by them, but... Alright, so this gives him a strength boost, a magic boost for some reason. It decreases his strength and his resistance, which gives him a speed dex. Plus 2 speed. I want to make him a brawler just to, like, see how that goes. See if unarmed combat actually does anything of value. But... I mean, ultimately, my plan is to make him a wyvern that requires using axes, but whatever, he can still train that up side while he's punching things. Gods, but he needs some pants. Like,
oh yeah,
I'm
nailed it.
Really concerned about what's going on there with that outfit. Alright. And I guess we're done here. Everyone's promoted except poor Linhart. Okay. With that all out of the way, we can move on to stuff. What? What's that? Rare monster sighting. Huh. Alright, let's explore.
Oh my. Just one small girl who's gone astray has caused all this. We cannot let this stand. You must do all you can to find out where she's gone.
I don't know why she's so important.
Now ask around to see what information you can find. Come now, no time to waste.
He's not exactly like a critical character, or hasn't been to this point. I forgot Sothis has the same hair color as those other people, or a similar. I was talking about that earlier. I don't want to fast travel. I just want to... Side. That. Yay, more tea leaves for more tea parties. They're my favorite. Sure do love a good tea party. Especially when I get perfect tea time. Going inside the students' rooms, and I swear it's not creepy. I'm just checking for stuff I can steal. Maybe I'll just read their personal books.
Flane's not in here!
Yeah, I know that, Bernadette, thank you.
I guess I have to let you in to prove it, don't I?
No, but okay. Wait. Where did she go?
There, see? No one's in Bernie's room but Bernie. Maybe Flame just wanted to be alone for a while. Have you considered that? Come to think of it, where is her room anyway?
Nowhere I can get to. At least not so far. Not Flame of all people. Why not Zoidberg? I guess I should at least make my way towards it. Where is she actually? Oh, the other way. Alright, whatever. Maybe I will just travel over.
We must begin our search for Flame, Professor. If she ran off of her own free will, that's her business. But that may not be the case. For her sake, I suggest we assume that she was abducted and begin an investigation. Who benefits from kidnapping her? Let's gather all the information we can on anyone who has been acting strangely.
You're all strange.
I have a favor to ask.
Oh, I get a steel axe. Ooh.
We must, if she, for her, who, let's gather.
That's probably not
A
yours.
lost item.
Flane's gone missing. Where could she be? If it were an ordinary kidnapping, you'd think there'd be a demand for ransom or something by now. I don't like the sound of this.
Does no one have anything else to talk
Flame
about?
ran away. She couldn't stand being held back by Seth any longer. I can empathize. I know what it's like to have an overbearing big brother.
Fair enough.
I bet I can
I still can't give her stuff.
Hey.
Great. Red alerts. Red.
Hello. I hope you're up for a challenge.
Deliver the letter. Sooner the better. There's no address, but there's only one person who's always working his hardest, not very upfront with his true feelings, and has an adorable way about him. Okay. Is the map just gonna tell me who it is? Wouldn't be surprised. There's a couple of different people I could see it being. I could see it being Caspar, but it probably isn't him. I could see it being Dimitri.
Did you hear about Flame? It's just one thing after another this year, I swear. Some of the lower-ranked knights are searching for her in the town. If they find anything, I'll know.
Oh, she has telepathy. That's pretty legit. Intermediate Axe Tournament. You know, Edelgard would probably win. But you know who I'm sure would win? Petra! There's no motivation, but I think that's okay. I think she gets motivated. Let's go, Petra. Yeah. One round, these fools.
My heart is full of victory. I will not be stopping.
Until I tell you to, anyway. This is... same? Dodge. Oh, well. I'm sure I'll have enough healing anyway. Oh, no! Wait. Alright, let's get that HP back.
Witness frigid pride.
This is the finals? Yeah. Petra's unstoppable.
Frigid pride.
Let's go, Petra. Alright. So did that affect her motivation? I think it said it was maxed out, but I sometimes don't read. Wait, that's not what I need to see that. Bolts. Oh, it didn't. It didn't do nothing. Well, that's lame. Lame.
Okay.
Music is so dramatic for exploration. It's a little weird.
Let's see. I have thoroughly surveyed the entire monastery, and yet I have not found a single trace of evidence that suggests Flame was abducted. Perhaps we must seek out personal recounts rather than physical evidence. In any case, we must hurry before something terrible happens.
What kind of physical evidence would you really be able to figure? Like, this is a huge place, and it's not like you have, like, technology that's going to help with that.
I've heard the monastery is full of secret passages. If there is no sign of Flame's departure, it is possible that she used one of those. Whatever has happened, I hope she is all right.
Huh.
Where could Flame have gone? Do you think she's really been kidnapped? I hear Tomas has been going around asking about her. But he's probably just worried like the rest of us. Though it wasn't just Flame. He was asking about you and Captain Gerald, too.
I'll try recruiting her.
Hey, I hope we get I know I'm in a different class.
Oh.
If Flame were taken hostage, I expect we would have received demands from the culprit by now. Perhaps this is not a kidnapping at all. Do you suppose she could have simply run away?
Sure.
If that is the case, it is unlikely that we will find her anywhere in the monastery.
Alright. Let's go this way, I guess. That station that I saw. Yeah. Much can. To the dining.
Ah, you're looking for Flayn's kidnapper. I can't say anything for sure, but I do have suspicions about Yuritsa. There's something about how he's handling his blade lately. It seems more impulsive than usual. It couldn't hurt to try speaking with him at least. At this hour, I think you'll find him sparring with Catherine at the training grounds. I know nothing.
Look who's here again.
I hope Flayn isn't going hungry.
Oh, for God's sake, Raphael.
Someone really kidnapped her. I'll never forgive them. Now that I think about it, I saw Aloise hanging out by the pond not too long ago. He was always getting into trouble for trying to talk to Flayn, you know? It's probably a crazy thought, but I'm starting to worry.
Uh-huh. Hunting festival is today. Lots of up arrows. Sorry about that.
Professor! The whole monastery has been turned upside down. I wonder if we're still going to have the Battle of the Eagle and Lion next month. It's a yearly tradition, but with things the way they are right now, it's hard to imagine. At any rate, I hope they find Flayn soon.
I'm sure we'll have our mock battle, whatever. Sure. Oh. Missed you there, Ferdinand.
A beautiful, delicate maiden vanishing into thin air? It is like something out of a book.
Or a video
If it
game.
were a book, we would have no need to worry. She would be rescued presently by a dashing nobleman. Do you have any idea as to where she might be? Where she might have wandered off to?
If I did, I would just go there.
The greenhouse. I did not think of that. I will take a look around there later. How could you possibly...
Oh no, man. Trying to find someone to give this crap to.
I was thinking.
Someone who is not up on trends. Okay.
Hey there, Professor. Did you want to talk? What? Me? Abduct Flayn? You can't really believe I did that. Well, this may sound silly, but I was too scared to even look. I couldn't bear the thought of finding her in its depths.
Oh, useful.
Professor, maybe.
What brings you here? I'm taking a break.
Okay.
It's not mine. It's not.
It's not. It's not. It's not. How do you recruit her?
You seem busy, Professor. I'm busy as well. Let's speak later.
Harsh. Rather interested. She values the stat level. Alright. Fair enough.
Hello
Eastern
there.
Merchant. Oh, what? Maybe I'll get that.
Return soon, please.
But some of that stuff, but Southern Merchant.
Welcome.
Where are like the weapons? Aim.
Come again.
That's right.
Okay.
To think that Flame would disappear like this. Sedith must be worried sick. I haven't much to go off of, and perhaps it's out of line for me to feel so uncomfortable. But something has been bothering me for a while about Gilbert.
Is it the fact that he
I
died?
feel as though I've met him somewhere before. I also noticed him staring intently at Annette once.
No. 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 No.
No, 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 no. Violet, you know how to take no for an answer. Without believer. Oh, the gatekeeper. He's gonna apologize to me for not knowing where she went.
Greetings, Professor. Today, there is quite a bit to report. There is a masked individual who has been going into town every evening and not returning until the following morning. You see? Nothing gets past this guard. I doubt it has anything to do with Flane's disappearance, but... well, better safe than sorry, I always say.
Okay. You say nothing gets past you, but I mean, you let him go past you that or her without knowing who they are. So I mean, in that sense, they certainly went past you.
Professor?
Stables, a monk.
This might be the first time I've ever seen Sedith look so worn down. If poor Flame was lured away by anyone, I personally think the clear suspect is that miscreant from Dusker.
Oh, God.
Those people are deceptive by nature.
Come on. Chill with the racism. Huh. Wait, did it say... I bet I know who that belongs to.
Young Flame's disappearance is most troubling.
Sure.
I'm not sure why. I'm not.
Fine.
Professor. Hey. I don't know if she ran off or got kidnapped or what. I just know that Flame's in trouble. That's it. I can't keep sitting around. I gotta go find her. Now, where do I start? What's this?
What's this?
Hello.
Hi.
Flame? No, I haven't seen her. She's been abducted. Oh, you're looking for her. Sorry, my mind was somewhere else. I just recently learned she has a crest. Did you know that, Professor?
Yes, because you said so last time.
If it was a particularly rare crest, I could imagine Professor Hanneman would have quite an intense interest in her. Oh, no, I'm not accusing Professor Hanneman of abducting Flane.
Okay.
That's not mine.
Really?
That's not mine. That's not mine. That's not mine.
Professor.
Young Flame's disappearance is most troubling. What? Who would suspect me? You know what? I'll tell you who. A fool, that's who. Flame's crest, the major crest of Sethlene, is rare, but there are others who possess it.
Isn't that what Linhart has? Oh, he's the minor crest.
If Flane has been taken hostage, then we know she is alive. At least for now. There would be no point to abducting her if simple murder was the objective. That's only logical, Professor.
Yes, quite.
Unfortunately... Unfortunate.
Okay. How have I never run across that before?
I can't believe Flame just disappeared. I don't like it one little bit.
You're next.
Oh, are you here to see someone? Alois and Shamir and all the knights are gonna head into town soon. I don't know who...
Whoa. I can only imagine how worried Seteth must be, but isn't mobilizing the entire Order of Knights a bit excessive?
Yes.
I was originally assigned to investigate those reports of the Death Knight in the town near Garreg Mach. When I think how many more victims that dastard might claim while we're all busy searching for Flane. I'm sorry, that was insensitive. We're all under a lot of stress right now. It's important that we find her quickly.
I don't think you're wrong. I just think that it seems like they're setting that up for the two to be related. Wait, why does he have...
Let's see. I can't believe... Oh, Alois and...
What?
Thanks, Professor.
Unexpected. That's definitely not who I expected that to be for. He's like a little kid. No, he's not like a little kid. He is a little kid.
Let's see.
There have been a lot of rumors swirling around lately about a Death Knight who kidnaps people from the nearby town. You don't think Flame was, you know, do you?
Maybe. He wants me to say I don't believe so. But I ain't gonna coddle you, kid.
Whether the rumors are true or not,
alright.
I just hope our Flame is safe. The lost... The lost... The lost... The lost... The lost...
Professor? What is it? Is something the matter? I see. So, Flayn has gone missing.
You didn't know
I will
that?
do what I can to support the search. Hmm? It seems that you are a bit suspicious of me. Might I ask your reasons?
I don't remember that.
I was away from the monastery for a few years, but do not forget, I have spent more than 4 decades in total working here at Garreg-Mach Monastery. Yet it was not until recently that I learned that Seteth has a sister. It is only natural to be curious, don't you think? I assure you, there is nothing more to it than that.
Okay.
Professor!
That's me. See, as I recall, going across this way, you can't actually go through this gate.
Hey there.
Professor! Hello!
Professor! I saw him. A knight wielding a gigantic scythe. He was just like the rumors say, all covered in jet black armor. It was the Death Knight. I just know it. You don't think he has something to do with Flayn's disappearance, do you?
I don't know. You're only like the 17th person to suggest that.
Hey, Professor, have you seen Manuela? I saw her running off somewhere in a terrible hurry. I wonder if it has anything to do with Flayn's disappearance. Do you know, Professor?
So we just suspect all of the faculty?
Oh, yes. Didn't you know? She was the senior diva in our opera company.
Hmm. Makes sense.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Not interested in
I'm
art?
sorry.
Come on.
Flayn was child-napped.
Child
That's
napped.
what you are thinking?
Nice.
And the villain is inside our monastery? I must have admittance. One person has
I
been
must
catching
have
my eye.
admittance.
Shamir
Nice.
is a knight not like other knights. Her movements are being reminders of... No. They remind me of Warriors of Brigid. Before she was here, what was she getting up to? This is not... This is not... This is... This is...
Do you really think Flayn was kidnapped?
Neither must be. I mean, probably.
I have a feeling you're right. We really need to find her, and quickly. Did you find... Did you... Did you... Did you... Did you... Did you...
I've only ever spoken to Flayn a handful of times. She always seems so naive about the ways of the world. I'm worried about her. Yes, I'm afraid so. I just hope she comes home safe. Someone...
Man, nobody wants nothing.
Oh, that's mine.
Oh.
Thank you so much. I've been looking everywhere.
Yay! We did it! I was worried for several moments. Okay, so we basically need to go back here. There's something this way. Ew. They're on the other side of the amiibo gazebo. Oh, somebody in here? Oh, hey, Selene.
Wow. Ingrid just about slapped the teeth out of my head.
Probably
All I
deserved
did was
it.
suggest that Flane might have eloped.
What?
Insensitive. I was just exploring possibilities.
You're an idiot. All right.
Did you hear about Flane? It's just one thing after another this year, I swear. Some of the lower-ranked knights are searching for her in the town. If they find any— What? Yuritsa? Come to think of it, I haven't seen him today. What would make you suspect him? I see. Well, I'll let the knights know.
Okay. This is clearly going to take a while. Wait. Oh, you're right here.
Impressive. Nice work.
Alright, so, oh, back to, right, we gotta go have Shamir tell us why she's not actually suspicious.
What brings you here? I'm taking a break. Is this about Flane? You find me suspicious?
No, I don't really.
I was somewhere else, fighting. Is that a problem? I understand that I don't fit in among the Knights of Seros, but that hardly links me to Flane's disappearance.
I agree.
It's not mine.
Alright. Ah. Advice box! Yay! I have always despised the heat, even as a child. Still, one must be prepared to fight anywhere, no matter the conditions. Have you any advice for enduring the heat? I mean, that would seem to be a sensible choice. There's someone whose crest I wish to study. I've asked many times, but I can't get them to consent. There must be some way to persuade them. I don't know.
I've served here at Garrick Mach in some capacity or another for several decades now.
But after all that time, even I can't claim to know everything about the layout.
Searching the entire interior of the monastery is a more difficult task than you may think.
It makes you wonder who designed such a titanic compound.
There are fragments of records remaining from its original construction, but none of them name an actual architect.
Nope.
No.
Do. Around. Wait, is the gate open? Huh. That's interesting. Kids are still getting lectured. Man, must be a long lecture. Enjoys baking.
Dear Goddess, hear my prayer. Please watch over Flame. Please protect her.
Not a goddess.
May I ask a favor?
Whoa. What's with the ellipses around friends? Oh, because it's a horse.
What's this?
Huh.
What's this? What's this? What's this?
Have all the things.
What's this? What's this?
Okay. Oops, but she does. What about plants? Okay. Oh, I went over here and I never managed to go back up and talk to her. Here. Is that another thing in the... Well... Oh, hey, Rhea.
Perhaps. Professor, have you still not found any leads regarding Flane's whereabouts?
I didn't say that.
I have looked everywhere. Not even the knights on guard have seen anything of note. Yes. Let us work together. It reassures me to have you by my side. May the goddess protect dear Flame until she returns to us.
Huh. Not her who wants the... Yeah, take it. Because she's too smart to lose things. Alright. Time to go upstairs, I guess. I am definitely going to need to cut this episode before we resolve this whole business. I'm just hoping to get through, like, the initial... like, run across all the places, look for little blue sparklies portion of the program before stopping.
I heard something like this happened last year, too. Neither the culprit nor the missing student were ever found last time. Some people say it was the work of evil spirits.
I'm sure it was.
I thought the same. Could there be a connection?
I have no idea what you would want.
Hey, I've been looking for that. How'd you
Alright.
know?
I didn't. That's how. Guess Gilbert's not dead. That's nice. I guess. Can't say that I care too much about him, but... Hey, where's Sedith anyway? You over here? Okay.
That is all I can ask. Please, lend me your aid. She would
Sure.
never have left the monastery of her own volition. Why is there not a trace of her to be found? I'm sorry to say. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay.
Well...
Wrong ways. I didn't want to. Yeah, I don't know why. Suddenly need a little doodad to tell us that.
Miss Flane's whereabouts are unknown. Pray she is safe. We do not seem to have any leads at present. I am one of the suspects, am I? Well, hopefully I can lay your suspicions to rest. Do you know of my, let's call it, unique situation?
I do not. Oh, is he Annette's dad or grandfather or something?
I was once a knight, in service to the Fargus royal family. If Ingrid believes she saw me before, it was likely in Ferdiad, the kingdom capital. Annette is... she is my... but no. I would appreciate it, Professor, if you would ask no more.
Alright.
No, that... no, that...
Reflecting on it now, Flane has always seemed a rather odd person.
A little bit,
She
yeah.
appears young, yet there's something about her that seems much older than her years suggest. And she's quite wise, but also surprisingly naive.
Huh.
You might be right. Whatever the case, Sedith seems to care for her more than anything. What? 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 What?
No, I mean, we already saw him. This isn't remarkable in the slightest. Oh, incidentally, you are interested in the books in the library. I am not going to read them during this playthrough because that's too annoying. But Manx is doing a series of videos where he just reads the books in the library, so you can see them there.
Well...
And we haven't seen Geralt either, have we? Dad, where are you? Did I normally not go in there? Hang on. Oh, there he is. He's just where he normally is.
Because of Flane's disappearance, all of the knights are searching non-stop. But we haven't found a single lead. Sedith's face is getting paler by the minute. It's hard to watch. What's that? You're looking for Manuela? Well, I did pass by her earlier. She was carrying something. A mask of some sort. I'm not close to the guy, so I can't say for sure. But come to think of it, you could be right.
I just realized something. Geralt never gets hearts when you talk to him, so not recruitable, probably. Okay, so report to Edelgard. What, is she my taskmaster? Ah. What's this other quest? Oh, growing in the greenhouse. Growing in the greenhouse. Let's do that first. And keep listening to this sweet music. But what am I supposed to do? There we go. You're up here. Ah!
I didn't mean to trouble you.
It's cool. No trouble at all. Alright, let's go talk to Edelgard, and then we'll probably stop the episode before I do any other stuff.
Professor, I knew I could count on you. Manuela ran off with Yuritsa's mask? We'll have to speak with both of them. But where could Manuela be? Yuritsa is likely at the training grounds, or in his quarters on the eastern side of the Knight's Hall.
So now I don't have a quest to talk to them? That's interesting. Alright, well we can go over there. He's obviously not in the training hall. Alright, yeah, so like I said, I'm going to stop there, and when we resume, we'll complete that quest and then spend our activity points and move on with the month. So until then.